Hey guys, so for this one, what we're asked is this. The area of a sector created by a central angle of 2 pi over 5 is 100 centimeters squared. So we are given that the area of a sector is 100 centimeters squared, and that's created by an angle of 2 pi over 5. And we're lucky here because our angle is given in radian. Otherwise, we would have had to convert to radian. And now it says find the length of the intercepted arc formed by the angle. We're looking for the length of the intercepted arc, which is S. So this is actually a two-step problem. First, you need to find R, and then you need to find S. So let's first find R. I know that the formula for the area of a sector is half r squared theta. The area is 100, and that's half r squared times theta. And here the 2's will cancel. So 100 is equal to pi over 5 times r squared. Multiply both sides by pi over 5. I get that, multiply both sides by 5 over pi. I get that r squared is equal to 100, 5 over pi. So that is 500 divided by pi. Take a square root of both sides. And r is the square root of 500 over pi. So that gives us 12.6 centimeters. Okay, now I take that value and I need to find S, right? I need to find S. I know that S is equal to r theta. And that's 12.6 times theta was 2 pi over 5. And that will be 15.85 and so on. So S is about 15.9 centimeters. And somebody had mentioned number 1, even though I had gone over it, but very, very quickly. It asks here for the cosine of 5 pi over 6, and we want to know what is that the sine of. 5 pi over 6, the reference angle is pi over 6. So we're looking for the cosine of pi over 6. I know that pi over 6 is the smaller angle, and it faces the smaller side. So this, if it's an angle of pi over 6, that's the smaller side of 1/2. The horizontal is root 3 over 2. That is the cosine. However, for 5 pi over 6, since 5 pi over 6 is in quadrant 2, cosine is negative there. So that's negative root 3 over 2. And so what angle for sine gives me that? If I want an angle for which the sine is root 3 over 2, remember that is the sine is the opposite or the vertical side. So if I want the vertical side to be the larger root 3 over 2, that faces the larger angle of pi over 3, right? But I want it to be negative. So where do I have sine equal negative? In this quadrant and in this quadrant, right? So if I want the pi over 3's in that quadrant, it's 2 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3, and 5 pi over 3. So those are one of the ones that work here. 4 pi over 3, 5 pi over 3. Okay. See you guys in class.